Hello, this screencast is designed to show you how to complete the fact inquiry into teaching and learning. So once you are logged into Haiku and you're in the correct class, you want to look in the left navigation bar and make sure you clicked on Section 4, Inquiry into Teaching and Learning. We'll take you to the correct page where you will scroll past the assignment list down to the correct assignment block. Here we have Fact Inquiry into Teaching and Learning. I'm going to go down to the orange letters and click on them. That will take me into the assignment block where I will see the attachment for the fact alternate inquiry for SPED, which I'm going to click on. It will then download onto my computer and I can open it up and begin. So the first page is the fact verification page where the participating teacher will complete the top section and the support provider and another reviewer will complete the bottom section or the rubric. This guide shows you the expectations for the different forms, the different sections. So you want to make sure that you go through and read the expectations as well as the directions on each page to make sure that you are meeting the requirements. So let's scroll down to the first page. This should look familiar. It's the Individual Induction Plan or the IIP. You will cut and paste exactly what was approved in the individual induction plan that you submitted in section 3. You will cut and paste the components and put them in here. After that, you will scroll down to the next sections. Reflection on current practice. Prior to beginning research, answer these questions to address the rationale behind your inquiry question. It can be prior and during research as well. So you want to take the time to explain in detail the focus area of your inquiry and how it will impact your practice and student learning. You want to demonstrate and describe your current practices in this focus area and make a prediction on how your students will benefit from this inquiry. And how are you going to know that your inquiry was successful? How are you going to determine those measurable results that you had written about in the IIP? Please note that this should be at least a paragraph or 5 bullet points each. We are going for a thorough, detailed explanation. The next step revolves around your action plans. So you were to provide a minimum of 3 action plan steps, and the next sections go into those action plan steps in detail. So you will describe the learning, how you applied what you learned, and then the outcomes. Think about the student outcomes here. What resulted from the research that you did? You are also going to attach 2 to 3 pieces of evidence, and you're going to describe the evidence here. So you can insert pictures, observation notes, handouts, certificates, anything that's going to provide evidence of the research, and you will need to also provide a brief detailed description of the evidence as well. And remember, this evidence revolves around the action plan steps. So I'm going to scroll back up to the top really quickly just to show you that what we're talking about is this right here, action plan, the 3 steps or so that you decided on here to focus on your inquiry. So I'm going to scroll down just so you can see again. Here's one action step plan. Here's the second one. And here's the third one. The components are the same. You're just going into detail on the research that you did for this inquiry. Next, you're going to plan for your observation. So you're definitely going to give a detailed observation lesson for your support provider so that they can follow along. If this template doesn't work for you and you have one that better suits your needs, you can insert it here as well. And then your support provider will use this observation record for their notes. And they're going to be looking for evidence of your inquiry being implemented, as well as just the general teaching, the general student learning that's going on during the observation as well. After the observation, you are going to reflect again as well, and you can look at the evidence the support provider recorded for you, their notes. You can do this with your support provider if you'd like as well. And then this reflection is on your overall inquiry. So once your inquiry has been completed, you've implemented all of the action steps, you have looked at the student's growth, you want to come here and reflect on the overall process. And as a result of the inquiry process, what was the impact on your teaching practice and the work you do with students? Be sure to, you want to take a look at these bulleted points as well. And this definitely needs to be detailed. This is not a 1 paragraph or a 5 bullets. This is a page on your reflection of the whole inquiry. And that is how you complete your inquiry.